So, hello, welcome to Andrew Stevenson's low content book publishing channel. Different type of video today. I was rummaging about in some drawers and I found some physical copies of the books that I made early on in my KDP career. So I thought I'd share them with you just so you can see the quality or the lack thereof. So this is the green one, composition notebook. I had a little bit of a series of these. That is green, by the way, you might be able to tell on the screen. It's just a composition notebook. There was the green one, the black one, the white one, the red one. As you can see, there was a problem with this cut. I checked the file and the file was fine, so I suppose it just goes to show that occasionally Amazon do get it wrong. Fancy little back cover. You'll notice there's a few Day of the Dead things I'm about to show you. That was my thing. Turns out it's also a lot of people's things. Here's another lined journal, lined notebook. This is most of these you'll see are going to be matte covers, and they feel nice, but they kind of get dirty a bit easy. And they catch fingerprints, so I moved onto gloss later on. They used to be printed in Poland, but now they are printed in the UK, so it gets here a bit quicker. These little characters I had designed for a card game that I was working on. It's on the back burner, but you know, I still have hopes. There was a lot of these figures with the different sort of RPG sort of quote on it. It was just a basic line journal. The interior I either made or I might have downloaded it from, but I don't know where. Maybe Tangent. There's another line journal. Day of the Dead. It's colourful, but it is just a line journal. These were some of the first books I did. Like everyone, you start off, you're just learning. This next one is Day of the Dead again, similar to the previous notepad, but it's a planner. Now this planner I did make by myself, but I copied it off someone, maybe Tangent or someone like that. Actually made it myself. So it's a basic planner, undated, so technically evergreen. Evergreen within the months from November to January when people are buying planners. But I probably wouldn't make something like this now. There's not a lot of space to write in. I think it just looks better if it's more purpose built. There's a little embellishment there. That's a little skull. But it is just a double page repeating planner. This one here is another planner. It's an identical interior. I just thought I'd niche it down a bit further by going for cats as well as Day of the Dead. There's little embellishment. It's all about, just adding little bits and bobs to make it stand out. I did actually sell one of these this month, which is odd, because it hasn't sold for ages. This is a guided journal, the prayer journal, which again I think I sold very early on. Just a repeating 2-page design. Not a bad cover. Nothing on the back. It's wasted space, really. I should do something with it. The kids' journal. Very poor front. I don't like that. But it doesn't look too bad, the interior, really, when I'm holding it. There's spaces to colour in. I don't like the fact that I boxed these off. But as you can see, if you go back to my first month's income, some of them sold. I think this is just another line journal. the look and the feel nice. The look as if you'd bought it from a stationery shop. Again, a blank back. This is the Comedy Writer's Notebook. This is the pocket-sized version, 6x9. The original one was 8.5x11. Again, this was all designed by scratch. It's quite simple, but it was one of the first ones I did, so it was a bit of a learning curve to get the boxes and the lines to use bleed, and all these lines are equally spaced. Obviously, it's simple when you know how to do it. Having the text box in the background, and it's just faded enough so you can read it, but you can still use the lines crucially. There's a little explainer on how to use the book, and then it's just probably 100 odd pages with the same double page spread, and a blurb on the back. This one's another guided journal, very thick. Again, if you watch the first video for earnings, you'll see that a lot of these sold as well. And again, it's basically, there's a weekly, let's see, so there's a double page daily spread, and then there's a weekly reflection at the end of each 7 page, and then I think, although I could be wrong, there might be a monthly reflection at the end. But it's just very simple. I got these prompts, well, I made them myself. The lines are dots as opposed to lines, just something to make it a bit different. It helps break up the page rather than just having lines and lines and lines. Again, sold very well. Printed in Poland. Now this next and last one, please subscribe to the channel, is a one that I have done recently. It's Gloss 2022 planner. This is a proof copy, and I'm glad I got a proof copy because, you see, even though this is it's a seamless image, that line's visible through. You can see the edge of most tiles, which is a bit weird. So I'm glad I got a proof, just want to see what it was like. This is a completely bespoke planner designed by me. So I made it completely from scratch. Obviously this is just a simple title page with the seamless pattern on the back. A contact page with a bone illustration. There's also a nice appropriate font there. This is a yearly at a glance sort of thing where you can quickly see the dates and days, and then this is the real meat of the book. You get a spot for days, time, a daily to-do list. Each page has its own dog decoration. There's a spot there for weekly priorities. Each week has a pet dog quote, big space for notes. Then at the end of the month you get a monthly view for January, notes, a monthly to-do list, each one with its little decorations, and then back. It took a lot of planning, and I initially made it for an academic planner was the plan, but I didn't really get around to it. So it took a lot of planning. It's just a good, I like it anyway, and it's sold pretty well. And I have made different covers, changed this, changed the font, changed the outside images. It doesn't take much to repurpose it into a different for a different niche. So I've got them for cats, dogs, different animals, plants, loads, and they sell reasonably well. And because all of this is done with data merge and mail merge, I can make them for next year and the year after and the year after and the year after, just by hitting a few buttons and changing. a little bit in the software. So that is it for today's episode. I hope you liked it. Please do subscribe to the channel. Christmas is coming, of course, so it will affect the upload that I do because I am going away. So I've made a few videos in advance which I'll be blasting out. Hopefully still keep it to near enough daily releases. Fingers crossed. So that is it for today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed looking at the books in the flesh. I say, even though this is a brand new book and I designed it myself and I think it's good, I'm not afraid to share it with you because I trust you. You are all my friends, and to be honest, you could probably find it on Amazon anyway. You would look through the interior because it's I like taking advantage of the. I'll do a video on this. There's the A+ content which I stick on these planner pages and I can show you the insides and everything. So I'm not hiding it because I think it's interesting. There's a lot of business on Amazon, so it doesn't matter if there's people selling the same sort of product. Obviously, if you were to copy it, please do make it slightly different. Don't make it better though. Don't eat my sales. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a very, very Merry Christmas if you are inclined to celebrate it. And yeah, enjoy the videos as they come. I'll try and keep it regular posting, as time allows. But I do have a lot of videos backed up, so they might just be short income videos, but they're still useful. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Thank you very much.